Right, Mim, I'm actually trying to figure out which one of us is actually going to be paying for this food. So, how well do you manage your money?
I ain't paying for this food. You're paying for this food.
All right.
Because I know you manage your money better than me. Nah.
What would be your number one tip, your secret sauce, the way that you would give advice to somebody else to say, this is how you manage your money, this is how you know, keep up with your finances?
Yeah, I would say save, stack, invest. Literally, save as much as you can from a young age, stack it as high as you can, invest in something.
How did you end up becoming smarter with your money then?
Just, I think from a young age, like saving. Anytime I'd be, because I think when you're young, you have a lot more energy to do different jobs. And I had this dream of just like wanting to achieve. And then money would just be coming in, but I'm just focused on my achievements and what is it that I want to do with my career. The money was kind of a side product, but I'm realizing, I'm looking at my bank account and it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I remember the first thing that I'd done when I made my first £10,000, I invested it in my house. So we built a room, like a studio, in the back of our yard.
Okay.
Me making that decision back then was so valuable now in the situation that we're in when lockdown happened and when we got first put into lockdown. I was thinking like, raw, I'm so lucky I got this place that I invested my own money in to live in, rent-free.
Oh yeah.
Rather than having to go out there and burn my rent somewhere.
Yeah.
So that for me, like, it really sunk in when I was like, wow, the power of saving and investing can be so beneficial to you, like, in your future.
It's interesting that you say all of this because you are a multifaceted individual. You've done a lot of things. You've done presenting, then you've gotten into doing documentaries. You do acting. I've even seen you try your hand at stand-up comedy. I haven't forgotten about that. So with all of these things, clearly you are very interested in having like multiple revenue streams.
Yeah, facts, 110%. But I've loved having multiple revenue streams because, take COVID for example, I keep using it as an example because it's one of the biggest things that happened this year, yeah? If I was reliant on one income stream, I would have been absolutely mashed up. Anyone can have more than 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 income streams, however many they want.
Of course, because I've learned that it's not just about working for money. It's all about working your money. Yeah. We in the creative field, like we're in there and we're making the money, but it's like you need to make the money make money as well. Yeah. And that's a whole different job. It's a whole different sector. In terms of you saving, in terms of you doing all of these things, what have you learned? What are the things that you've learned in the process of, managing your money over the years that you didn't know at first? It's kind of like you realized as time went by.
I've realized, that sometimes the small things that you learn along the way when you're younger, as in like an example of the ability to save and the ability to invest in a good way, them things become so valuable when you're playing with bigger money.
I actually need to work on my saving more. I bought a PS5 the other day for twice the retail price.
What, for a bag and a half?
Let's not talk about money.
Wait, no.
Let's not say numbers. I bought a PS5. Bro, thank you so much for having this conversation with me, man. I feel like you gave some real practical tips. Definitely the saving and investing thing. Sometimes people just sit there and just look at their money in their bank account, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's depreciating with time, like our faces, like, you know what I mean? So we've got us to start putting it into something that makes sense. So bro, I appreciate the advice, love.
Big ups, bro.
My guy.